Hi everybody, especially the MOSE graduates. Okay, I'm here to talk to you about leadership, and I know I've mentioned it to certainly the last group, and I think I've indicated to the other groups. There's places where every one of you is a leader in your own life, and where you do it, you're wonderful. You make it up, you're creative, you know the things that you know, you rely on that, you really bring forth your ability. Sometimes it's for moms and dads, you are the leader. And you're making stuff up. You say, I don't know how to do this, but I'm doing it. Well, a lot of places, that's what a leader does. What a leader does is take responsibility. Okay? And then I look at those places where you handle the role of a leader, and there are other places in your life where I go, what happened to that person? Where are you? So we are doing, for the first time ever here, a weekend on leadership, to take a look at the entire scope of what being a leader actually is. To get rid of some of the notions of what we think they have to be and what we think that they're not. We're going to really look at leadership in a broad context and in a very personal context. So this is a weekend for people who want to increase and want to be more and feel more of a leader more times in their life. More moments in your life, to take on that whole sense of whether you are a leader or a follower, because I still take courses, so in those courses I'm not leading, but I don't give up my sense of me being a leader in that group. I don't become all of a sudden conveniently dumb. I don't forget who I am in that. And that's a huge paradigm shift. And you need to start looking at where you give up your power, where you give up your voice, where you give up your point of view. Because that actually has to do with being a leader and how you see yourself. And that is a key element of leadership, is about seeing. Do you see what's right in front of you? Do you see the elements all around you? Are you conscious of what you're seeing? Are you consciously allowing that to stimulate you? Are you willing to be powerful each moment of your life? Now, why this is such a special weekend is the people that take it and a couple of assistants are the only people allowed in the room. There's no observers. There's no graduates allowed to come and just watch. It's those of us in the workshop doing it. And if you sign up, if you dare to say, yeah, I want to be a leader, to be in my life. I want to be a leader in every aspect of my life. And I want you to take away that notion of you have to be in front to be a leader. That you have to make it all up. But you will be leading the weekend. You will take on things you don't know. And you're going to have to jump in. And we're going to handle a lot of aspects of being a leader. How much you're willing to include of the human condition in what you're leading. Where do you cut off? Where are you protecting yourself? Where are you stopping yourself? Where don't you have your voice? So everyone is going to sit in the chair where I sit, and you're actually going to lead the room. And I know many of you thought, ooh, it would be really fun to do it. Well, you're going to have a chance. And during this, it's going to become intimate. The weekend is actually a little longer in that there's some special things which once you sign up, you'll find out. I don't tell you beforehand. Why? Because it's reserved for the people who are doing it. That's right. There's going to be some reading too. So I want you, if you know you're going to do it, that you jump on it now and do not wait for the last minute, because it helps set up the context, that real foundation under which we are going to talk. We're going to keep looking beyond where it's comfortable to look, to see what you're willing to see. Because we all see on a level. But what we want to do is press that seeing to see the level behind it, the level behind it, the level behind it, the level behind it. And since you're all MOSE graduates, you have to know when I'm leading, I'm not just working with the person on stage. I'm including everything in the room. There's probably 10 different levels of what's going on, both at the staff table, with the graduates, the noise going on, plus what's going on in the room. Those are the dynamics of the workshop. And to be able to start being conscious of that and knowing that. It's a very exciting weekend, because as you start to expand your sight and realize consciously that I am seeing more, I am actually able to do more, I'm actually able to respond to more. It's just going to keep increasing your awareness of who you are. And most of you, this is the most thing, the reason you came to MOSE is because you are seekers by nature of who you are. You crave, you want, you ache for that knowledge, to have yourself be bigger and bigger for yourself, for your relationship with yourself, for your relationship with those who you care most about, for those relationships that you have in business. Wouldn't it be cool to be able to have business transactions, and because of your ability to see, rather than going into the depth of an argument, a misunderstanding, that you can see beyond it and sail through it? Because some of the things what you're going to notice is some of the drama that you don't have in your life, because you're able to see it, anticipate it, and work through it before it ever happened, so that you can actually reserve the drama in your life for the people you want to be dramatic with, like your primary relationship, like your family, like the people that matter the most. And then when it does come time for those hard decisions, that you can see clearer. You can see the difference between what you think, what you feel. You can look at the numbers. And even though it may be difficult, because you need to hire people, or you need to fire people, or you need to cut down, or you need to expand. Those are all risks. That you see it in a way that you go, God, I have that vision. The vision I worked on when I was in MOSE. That vision, that's what I'm going for. That's what's worth fighting for. That's what's worth working more on myself. We're really clear, college in many ways helps us. Well, this is college for the self. This is about saying, I am the CEO of the company called Larry. Now, each of you are the CEO of the company called your name. Are you taking care of that company in the best possible way? This is an opportunity to expand your ability as a CEO of you and everyone that you affect. Your family, your business, your relationships, how you see your relationships, how you interact with your relationships. See, I'm only going on a couple of levels here, but each of those are truly what you will be able to start seeing and realizing what's the best way for me to go through that. So if you believe that you are a leader and you would like more of your own leadership capabilities, call the office. Ask them. Sign up. By the way, we are way over 2/3 full. Isn't that cool? I think it is. I'm really thrilled. And it's the first time I'm here. So just to remind you, there is going to be homework. Everyone's still going to have to memorize a monologue. So there is work to do. But this is about, come on, stepping up into who you are. And that's what MOSE was about. And for many of you, it's time to take the next step. So I look forward to seeing you in January, first time ever in Taiwan. No observers. You're either in or you're not. Be in. See ya.